Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
All right, it's time to start part 2 of CDL Live here on June 28th. The Demons trying to clinch a playoff spot. They could do it with a win. Gowanda Outlaws, of course, trying to save their playoff hopes and everything. And I don't believe that it's relying solely on this game. We're going to find out at the end of the game day. But nonetheless, Philadelphia Demons, Gowanda Outlaws coming up next. These two are rivals, and wouldn't Gowanda love to get the upset against the Demons? Let's find out what happens. Demons Outlaws next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, a Northeast Division battle. And the Demons aren't too far from clinching a playoff spot this season. I don't know the exact what they need, but I think all they need is a win, and they need Carolina to lose one, and they'll be in. If not, they just need a win. But Silver Molina starts things off for them tonight, followed by Silver Demon. At the captain spot is going to be Pink Indy, and that 5-point gainer, Sonic Boom. The home side of the field, the Gowanda Outlaws start things off with Blue Camaro, followed by Triple Threat. I should say Blue Camaro 2, then Triple Threat. And then Lamborghini at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is Gold Mercedes. Lamborghini leading that Gowanda team for many years, ever since Black Ferrari left. So ever since the 2002 season, he's been captain on Gowanda. Yep. And it's going to be 5-0 Philly there. Blue Camaro 2 goes down. They get 10-0. Triple Threat gets taken down easily by Silver Molina, who looks to finish this one off against Lamborghini. And Lamborghini will go down in 15-0, another shutout. Here on CDL Live, the Philadelphia Demons run right over the Gowanda Outlaws, and that is 2 straight shutouts for Silver Molina. No doubt about it, 2 straight shutouts for him. Stick around, coming up next, it's going to be the Nevada Thunder and the Seattle Lumberjacks on CDL Live. Stay tuned. All right, a Pacific Division battle is about to happen. Thanks for joining us, by the way. You've been along this whole time for the ride. And the ride ain't over yet. Nevada Thunder, Seattle Lumberjacks. Pacific Division battle. 2 evenly matched teams going at it. Let's find out who's going to get the W. Let's get downfield for the start of the game. Thunder, Jacks, next on CDL Live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Nevada Thunder, on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks in a Pacific Division battle. Number 42 starts things off for Nevada tonight, followed by White Indy, Yellow Spider at the captain spot, and White Lamborghini at 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, Seattle comes out with Spencer, 42nd, Muzzoff, and that 5-point gainer will be Desert Chief. So here we go. Lumberjacks and Thunder, and it's going to be 5-0 Seattle. Spencer grabs the lead for the Jacks. Interference called and no contact. A little bit of both rolls there as White Indy goes at it with Spencer here. Playing collision, and they switch sides, and White Indy ties the game up at 5. Out comes 42nd to battle with White Indy. They both go down. 10-10 the score. And now Buzzoff up against Yellow Spider here. Yellow Spider, talented player. I'm not seeing it, but he is. But Buzzoff getting the job done. Gets Seattle the 15-10 lead, now looking for that win, and he's got it. Takes down White Lamborghini on the first collision, and this game is over. 15-10, the Seattle Lumberjacks have the win over the Nevada Thunder. Coming up next, Carolina Wildcats, Tampa Bay Gators, big Southeast Division battle, only on CDL Live. It's coming up next. Stay tuned. And our next game, the Carolina Wildcats on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators. The Gators have fallen in the playoff race, and they're looking to gain some ground. Carolina right now at that 9th seed in the Eastern Conference, knocking on the door, trying to get some wins and bust the thing down. Let's find out what's going to happen here.
Wildcats, Gators next on CDL Live.
Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for the Southeast Division Battle, the Carolina Wildcats. On the road to take on the Tampa Bay Gators. Let's take a look at the lineups. Mustang 1 starts things off for Carolina, followed by Red 23. Rocket Oil at the captain spot and at 5-point gainer, yellow for yellow for RGT. Anyways, to the home side of the field, we got Tampa Bay coming out with Pocket Blaster, followed by Battle. At the captain spot will be Enzo 3, and at 5-point gainer is Gold Gunner. So here we go. Game on. Pocket Blaster and Mustang 1 will begin this game. And they both go down, 5-5. Red 23 and Battle going at it now. They'll both go down, 10-10. Enzo 3 up against Rocket Oil. No contact made. And Enzo 3, he did a turnaround there at the end. You saw that? I'm not lying to these people in the game. He's like, I'm coming back. He's like, I'm coming back. Shit. These cars have a soul, I'm telling you people. Contact made that time, and Enzo 3 goes down. 15-10 Carolina looking to seal the deal. And they do. Rocket Oil takes down Gold Gunner on the first collision. And this game is over. 15-10 the Wildcats have the win over the Tampa Bay Gators. Coming up next should be a great matchup. Minnesota Maniacs, Nashville Nighthawks. It's up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, it's time for our next game, a Central Division battle between two solid teams here, the Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Minnesota currently holds a playoff spot, but they're looking for that number 4 seed. Nashville, on the other hand, they are on the outside looking in. Let's see who can get the much-needed W here today. Maniacs, Nighthawks next on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here on CDL Live, we got a Central Division battle about to take place. The Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Nashville Nighthawks. Western Conference playoff race is crazy, and these two are involved in it. Saline starts things off. My bad, not Saline. Side Draft will start things off for Minnesota. I am off today. You know what? Thank you, Walmart. Because Walmart makes me off balance. Honestly. Side Draft, followed by Black Spine Buster, Diablo 2 at the captain spot, and Green 7 takes 5-point gainer. So on the home side of the field, Black Testarossa starts things off, followed by Extinguish. Orange Spell at the captain spot, and 5-point gainer is going to be Chevrolet. You know, I know why I'm off. I haven't had a sip yet in a long time. Sponsor us, monster. Anyway, here we go. Minnesota Maniacs, Nashville Nighthawks. Game on. And both Black Testarossa and Side Draft go down. 5-5 the score. Now Black Spinebuster out there against Extinguish. Extinguish gets the flip on him. 10-5 Nashville. And look at the right away given to Diablo 2. He's got it. 10-10. We are tied. Orange Chevelle now out there. Gets the lead for Nashville. 15-10. Green 7 trying to force overtime. He is Minnesota. He's the team captain, even though he's not playing at the captain's position. And Green 7 sends this game in OT. Now Chevrolet out there against Green 7 here in overtime. And Green 7 goes 2-0 to get the job done. And the Minnesota Maniacs have the win over the Nashville Nighthawks in OT. Coming up next, Phoenix Firebirds, Roswell Aliens. Should be a good battle on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, CDL fans, coming up next should be a treat. A Southern Division battle that has become one of the best rivalries in the league as of late. The Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on the Roswell Aliens. These two teams met up in the playoffs last year, and best of 5 series in the second round. Aliens won the series 3-2. And of course, they meet up 4 times a year to begin with. So, 2 teams that don't like each other, we should be in for a great game. Firebirds, Aliens, next on CDL Live. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game.
Alright, folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, Southern Division Battle. 2 rivals going at it for sure. The Phoenix Firebirds on the road take on the Roswell Aliens. We could flash back to 2012. I wish I could show highlights in the middle of a vid, but, you know, I'm not that technically inclined. But nonetheless, see, these 2 teams faced each other off in the second round of the playoffs last year. Of course, Roswell winning the series was the best out of 5. Roswell got the 3-2 series win. So these 2 teams, very close talent-wise. Let's see how they do against each other today. Enzo 2 starts things off first, followed by 40. Green arrow at the captain spot, and a 5-point gainer will be Red FXX. They are the Phoenix Firebirds. To the home side of the field, Roswell Aliens start things off with F1 Racer, followed by Dragonfly. Spectite at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Double Shots. So here we go. F1 Racer goes down against Enzo 2, and it's going to be 5-0 Phoenix. Dragonfly now out there. They'll do battle here. Interference called yet again. And they'll both go down on a clean collision. 10-5 Phoenix in the lead. Spectite and 42nd going at it here. And Spectite gets the good flip, and now he goes up against Green Arrow. 2 stars of the game going at it right here. These 2 have grown accustomed to fighting each other, and they go through another round here today.
They don't like each other?
No, they do not. And Roswell takes the lead. Spectite takes down Green Arrow, and now here comes Red FXX. Almost forced overtime. Spectite trying to end this thing. And does. 15-10 the final. The Aliens snapping out of the slump they've been in. They get the 15-10 over their division rivals, the Phoenix Firebirds. Coming up next, Indianapolis Reapers. It actually is the Indianapolis Reapers. They will be on the road to take on Central Division leading number 2 in the Western Conference at the moment, the Chicago Wind Attack. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, our next game on tap, a good battle from the Central Division. The Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. Reapers on the outside of the playoff picture looking in, and they're trying to get a much-needed victory here against the Central Division leading 2nd place in the Western Conference, the Chicago Wind Attack. Let's find out what's going to happen here. Wind Attack Reapers next on CDL Live.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live, a Central Division battle about to take place. The Indianapolis Reapers. It actually is the Indianapolis Reapers, people. Denver Mustangs was there. Anyway. Chicago Wind Attack on the home side of the field. Let's take a look at the lineups. The Reapers coming out with Candy, Green Enzo, Gold Z28, and Speed Shop. Now that is the Indianapolis Reapers. The home side of the field, Chicago Wind Attack. Litter starts things off, followed by R. Inferno at the captain spot, and that 5-point gainer is going to be Racer X. So here we go, game on. Candy up against Glitter. They switch sides clean. I didn't see hit the cap. So it's going to be 5-0 Chicago. Glitter.
Chicago the same team they had last year.
Yep.
How far did they make it last year?
Second round, they got knocked out by you, remember? LA knocked them out 3-1. But they have a 10-0 lead here today.
Ooh, 2 heavy hitters. But you got to talk about that right here.
Gold Z28 and Glitter going at it.
Both been very good this year.
Both have been, and Glitter going for the shutout here. Can he do it against Gold Z28? He goes down, and this game is over, and that just goes to show you how good Chicago is.
What do you think about who's the heavier, Gold Z28?
Oh, Glitter's a heavier car, but Gold Z28, even though you wouldn't think it, he is very good defensively, one of the best defensive players in the league. Glitter just got the best of him today. Glitter goes 3-0, and the Wind Attack have a 15-0 win. And Coming up next, Portland Panthers, Los Angeles Blades on CDL Live. Stay tuned.
All right, our next game is a Pacific Division battle, and it just may wind up being the first round matchup in the playoffs in 2013 here. The Portland Panthers are the number 9 seed in the West right now, pounding on the door to get into a playoff spot. The LA Blades, currently the first place team in the Western Conference. Division rivals going at it here. Portland trying to do some catching up. LA looking to widen the gap on the rest of the West. Let's find out what's going to happen. Panthers, Blades, next on CDL Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Straight out the field for you. Our next game on tap should be a pretty good game here. The rookie up against the guy that's been in the league now, his third season, Melanie Nalu Love. Her Portland Panthers, she calls them her Cats. They're on the road today to take on Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades. Let's find out what happens as Portland has the chance to get a playoff spot today. They're sitting in the 9th seed, San Jose at number 8. And of course, San Jose has a bye, so let's see what Portland can do against the number 1 team in the Western Conference at the moment, the Blades. We got Blue Lamborghini starting things off for Portland, followed by Monty. At the captain spot is going to be Solar Reflex for the day there, and Pro will take 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades coming out with Black Star, followed by Red Spectite. At the captain spot is Grelina, and Dragon Jr. takes 5-point gainer position. So here we go. Black Star and Blue Lamborghini to begin this game, and it's 5-0 LA. Monty now out there, and both him and Black Star go down. 10-5 LA.
Good defensive player.
Exactly. 2 great defensive players in Solar Reflex and Red Spectite. Red Spectite from a long line of good model of cars. And as you see there, Solar Reflex showing him his defensive capabilities. These two going at it, this could go for a while. Red Spectite and Solar Reflex have switched to the opposite sides of, their benches or whatever, But nonetheless, they're on the opposite side where they've been placed, and they're steady there right now. Good collisions going on. No flips being had, just 2 good defensive players going at it. 10-5, Blades in the lead looking for the win. Solar Reflex not giving in too easy here, trying to tie the game up at 10. Battle on our hands here. Interference called and no contact. So double whammy, they'll go back to their regular sides here. Ooh, and right back to the other side. They switch sides again. 2 defensive players. This is an amazing matchup. Could be one of the best we've seen all year, and Solar Reflex will tie it up at 10.
Another good defensive player.
And exactly, took the words right out of my mouth. He must be singing some meatloaf today. We got Grelina out there now against Solar Reflex. 2 rookies. And Grelina gets the good flip on the first collision. And Solar Reflex goes down. The score is now 15-10. Los Angeles. A Pro looking to get revenge on his old team. Alex traded Pro away. Looking to send this one in overtime. They switch sides and Pro goes down. 15-10 will be the final. Great effort by the Portland Panthers, but the Los Angeles Blades just too much for him.
He's got cut up!
And Alex is known to rub things like this in, and he rubs it in here. 15-10, Los Angeles gets the win over Portland. Coming up next, Buffalo Warriors, Hartford homies. Interesting situation. I'll explain more when the helmets come up for you. Buffalo, Hartford, next on CDL Live.
Oh, it's always so great when friends get together and then they just smash the living shit out of each other. That's the case of the 2 owners here. Gregory Fox's Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Hartford homies. A Northeast Division battle that never gets old. Warriors, only a few points, 4 to be exact, behind Hartford in the Northeast Division stands, in the conference stands altogether. Right now, Hartford holding the number 5 seed in the East, and Buffalo sitting at number 6. Wouldn't the Warriors love to close that gap, and wouldn't the homies love to widen it? So, who's going to have their way here today? It's like Burger King that only serves one of two customers. Let's find out what happens. Buffalo Warriors, Hartford homies. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on CDL Live. Our next game coming up, Northeast Division Battle, Gregory Fox and the Buffalo Warriors taking on Tim Geiser and the Hartford homies. Interesting situation. Hartford just got a win against Jacksonville, trying to snap out of a slump, and they did. They were in a downward spiral. They are hanging on to the 5th seed right now in the Eastern Conference. Buffalo 4 points behind in the 6th spot. Going to be an interesting game. So Buffalo trying to close the gap down to 1 point. They'll start out with Blue Dragon, followed by Tyrell. At the captain spot is What? And at 5-point gainer will be Blue BMW. To the home side of the field, the Hartford homies come out with Gold Dragster, followed by Gold Dust. Hammer at the captain spot, who went 4-0 in the last game day. And then we got Gray Ghost there for the Hartford homies. So here we go. Game on. Gold Dragster and Blue Dragon going at it, and it's going to be 5-0 Buffalo. Gold Dust trying to tie this game up now. And he is going to get some points as he goes down himself. 10-5, Buffalo in the lead. Here comes Hammer trying to save Buffalo here, or trying to save Hartford here against Tyrell, who's trying to get the win for the Warriors. Warriors and homies, a classic clash, and it's tied at 10. Hammer now up against What? Can you ask for better battles than what we are seeing right here? Hammer hit the wall there, so there is interference and timeout called by Hartford. The wheels have slid back. We are actually going to have to take a repair timeout here. Hartford, their first time out of the game. Stay tuned. Score tied at 10. We got to take a repair timeout. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Hammer is repaired. Backed up in the good running shape. You get a close-up of him there as he's ready to go back to battle with What? So here we go. What and Hammer. And Hammer gets the flip on him. Hartford has a 15-10 lead. Let me tell you, something about getting injured just drives these cars even harder. And Blue BMW still up there as he flies with Hammer, trying to force overtime. Not going to happen. Hammer getting the job done, goes 3-0, and the Hartford homies have the 15-10 win over the Buffalo Warriors. Amazing game right there, no doubt about it. And Hammer just finished it up after that timeout. A little rest is sometimes all you need, right? Coming up next, our main event. The previous two Crash Bowl champions take each other head on. The 2012 World Champions, the Bradford Brawlers, on the road to take on the 2011 World Champion Pittsburgh Destroyers. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. All right, folks, the whole game day, the whole June 28th game day has led up to this moment, the main event of the day. The Bradford Brawlers on the road take on Northern Division rivals and Western PA rivals, the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Not only that, it's a matchup of the last two Crash Bowl champions. Of course, the Bradford Brawlers, who are on the road for this game, the defending 2012 CDL World Champs. Pittsburgh Destroyers, the 2011 World Champs. Needless to say, they're rivals. They don't like each other. Bradford knocked Pittsburgh out of the playoffs last year, 3-1 in the second round. What's going to happen here today? Brawlers, Destroyers, next on CDL Live. It's going to be a good one. Our main event. Let's get you down the field for the start of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event of the game day here. The Bradford Brawlers up against the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Northern Division rivalry. And both of these teams are the last two Crash Bowl champions. Let's take a look at the road side of the field. The defending world champs, the Bradford Brawlers, come out with Green Indy, followed by Spinebuster. At the captain spot will be Escalade, and a 5-point gainer is Dirty Rat. To the home side of the field, Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers, the 2011 world champs, come out with Zebra, followed by Green Blaze, What Jr., and a 5-point gainer will be Paradox. And our
No, actually, it was like that. So here we go. And Zebra goes down on the first collision against Green Indy, so 5-0 Brawlers in the lead. And here comes Green Blaze. Green Blaze goes down 10-0 Brawlers. Looking to make up some ground. Pittsburgh has like a 8-point lead in that division. And What Jr. is trying to keep his team in the game, and there is interference there. Bradford trying to close the gap from 8 to 5 here. And when Green Indy loved to get the shutout win and timeout called, not too many adjustments needed here, just moving up the wheels a little bit. So he's ready to go. Just like that, and he goes down. 10-5. Pittsburgh in the lead. Now What Jr. out there against Spinebuster. Should be a good defensive battle on hand here. What Jr. trying to keep Pittsburgh in this thing. They are powerful. You just hear those collisions. They can hear them 50 miles around. Both cars almost went down. Both rolled to stay up. Slight interference call there, but neither car went down. What Jr. and Spinebuster putting on a show here. What Jr. staying up that time. Both these teams hitting hard. We could see some shattering in a minute. These two keep pounding like that, and What Jr. gets the flip on Spinebuster. Ooh. What Jr. 2-0 going for 3-0, but now Escalade stands in the way. 10-10, the score is now tied after Bradford had that early 10-0 lead. What Jr. and Escalade going at it, and What Jr. takes them down. Escalade goes down in 15-10. Pittsburgh has come back to take the lead. What Jr. for a 4-0 night, he's got it. 4-0 for What Jr. getting the job done, and 15-10 will be the final. The Pittsburgh Destroyers. A huge comeback win over the Bradford Brawlers. What a game, and what a June 28th game day. Alex Johnson and I, we thank you for watching the Car Demolition League. The next time you watch, things are going to start off a little bit differently. I got to reach for it. Keep looking at my question. Because the next time you see a game day, I know it's a base, but it is the Soldiers Cup, and the Soldiers Cup playoffs will start the next time you see a game day. Alex don't want to touch it. Of course, Wilkes-Barre taking on Rochester in the very first game to lead it off. Alex, peace out. Oh, you're taking a piss. Have a good piss, my friend. Drain that lizard. Thank you for the support. Thank you for watching CDL Live. Main event next game day, Chicago Wind Attack, Philadelphia Demons. Don't miss it. Yeah. But nonetheless, it'll be on July 3rd, Wednesday. So, we'll see you then on CDL Live. Thanks for watching.